Yeah. Yeah, we live now, so we're going to talk about that after.
Let me see.
No ma'am.
Hey y'all.
No ma'am.
Thank y'all for joining us. Hope
We're here for
doing,
part 2.
hope everybody's doing good tonight.
Probably just doing it like last time.
Yeah, I had to go all the way in there. Hey y'all, what's up? It's your ladies kicking and roll, of course. And we promised y'all part 2 is going down tonight.
Right.
How y'all ladies feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Miss Danielle, how you feeling?
Just dancing. Just dancing.
You said just dancing?
Just dancing.
She using a fancy
What does that
word.
mean?
It's one of them words that you used to say in the movies, like with the English people or whatever.
What does it mean?
Think good, like
Good,
dandy,
fine.
doing
Oh,
dandy, good.
Oh, just dandy. Alright, see, she played too much. Hey y'all, thanks everybody for joining us tonight. We're gonna go ahead and let y'all come in before we get started. But you know, it seems like it's supposed to be the weekend. It's not the weekend yet, but we almost there.
Yeah,
So ladies, for everybody joining us, how y'all feeling before we get into the intro?
Good. I feel great. Y'all?
Yeah. I'm just ready for Friday. Yep, ready for some sleep.
Yeah, that sounds good. What about you?
Yeah. Ready for some sleeps, a fun weekend, relaxing weekend.
Yeah.
You ready for a fun weekend of sleep? What's really happening? Or both?
Both.
I'm about to say both.
Okay. I'm ready to do what I do
I'm ready
best.
for a pumpkin patch.
I'm ready to do what I do
Pumpkin
best,
carving.
and that's do me. Yeah.
I got the big. We got our big pumpkins. They this big this year.
I was gonna say
We
Kroger got some big
Kroger's.
ones.
Yeah, they was $3.99 on sale.
They got some huge ones.
Okay. Yeah.
You lame.
What were you gonna tell me?
Tell you for what? If she
See?
know, you gotta know.
Huh?
If she know, you gotta know.
No, you know?
I just found out.
You said they had big pumpkins?
Oh yeah, I knew they had the
No,
big
I'm
pumpkins.
talking about why you would tell me about you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got mine.
Okay. All right. You shady. Hey y'all, so we was just checking in on each other for our great weekend. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into it because tonight's conversation is really good. If you need your tissue, get it. If you need to step to the side and push the air, do it. If you need to call up somebody and apologize, that's what we here for, alright? So y'all already know what it is. It's the platform for both men and women to come together where we always keep it real and raw.
And as always, we don't do any negativity or judgment of any kind. We see it, you will be deleted, blocked, and kicked out.
Yes, and here on Kicking Around every other Saturday, unless we have special nights, such as tonight. We will talk about, any topic under the sun, that is related to you guys and to us, and that means a lot. Those are conversations. Family, economics, sexual education, you name it, we'll speak about it.
Trauma. I mean, we've talked about so much. Healing,
molestation.
Trauma, yeah.
All kinds of stuff.
The government.
Yeah.
We talk about a lot here, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get into it. We're not going to waste no time. Share this live, please, you guys. Please share it. If you feel like anybody needs to hear this, tag them and chime in tonight, okay? So tonight's topic is part 2, okay? So tonight's topic is what has a black man taught you, okay? What has a black man taught you? So last night's topic, which stands to part 2, we spoke in regards to what has your father taught you? And hey everybody, thank you for coming in. Hey Lindsay, happy birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Lindsay.
Happy birthday, Lindsay.
Happy birthday, boo.
Hope you
Love
enjoy
you.
your birthday.
I can't see who else just came in, but
we see you, baby. We see you. So this is part 2. We're going to go ahead and dig into it. So what has a black man taught you? Okay? That's the first question. And we want you to name 3 to 5 things that a black man has taught you. And I'm going to go ahead and start with Miss D, and I'll put it on Miss D tonight, the spotlight. All right, Miss D. So last night, viewers, if you were here, you know, we missed you. And you can always go back and watch our shows on our page, YouTube, and our Real Chronicles tab on www.kickingtheraw.com. But like I stated, last night we talked about what your father taught you.
Right.
And tonight we're talking about what has a black man taught you. And you know, we really want to know. It doesn't matter the race that you are. We're asking what has a black man taught you, okay?
Right.
So we want to know. Miss D, 3 to 5 things. Give it to the people raw.
What has a black man taught me?
They're over there.
Oh no, I was thinking. I was looking down thinking, y'all. So what has a Danielle, so you can read comments and stuff while I'm answering.
Thank you, girl.
Somebody else did slide the comments to you. All right. So what has a black man taught me? One, don't believe anything a man says.
So a black man taught you not to believe anything a man says.
Yeah.
Anything, not even one thing. Anything.
No, not unless it's action or you got proof or evidence or anything to back it up or behind it.
Okay. So a black man has taught you not to believe anything. Continue.
By the way, Lindsay said, thank you, baby. She loves you.
Love you so much.
Let's see, what else? I know it's coming like it's other stuff.
Yeah, we getting into it tonight. Like, last night was deep. Tonight is deep. We want to know. What has a black man taught you? Or have they not taught you anything? I mean, it's really dependent on your answer and what you've been through, what experiences.
Hey, Tasha, girl.
Other than
Hey,
that,
T.
Hey T. Other than that, I can't really think of nothing else. I know it's something else, but I can't think of, or it might not be nothing else. I'm not thinking of nothing else right now.
Okay, so you named it a black. So let's just stem off of the one that you did name, right?
Mm-hmm.
You stated that a black man told you not to
believe anything they say.
Could you elaborate what you mean by that? Because the next question is going to stem on when they taught you that, what did it mean to you and how did it affect you in the real world?
Basically, what it means is exactly how it sounds. Basically, it was a hard lesson to learn because I didn't pay attention to the lesson as it was continuously taught to me over and over again.
What was a hard lesson to learn?
Not to believe anything a man says. Not just a black man, but a man in general says. But by that meaning... Okay,
so we're speaking in regards to black men tonight.
Yeah,
hey, Tika, we love you.
No, black men are the ones who taught me, but I basically don't believe anything any man tells you. But a black man, I learned from black men.
Why so?
No, I'm trying to see where you're taking it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
your face looked like you was confused.
Okay.
No, she asked me to go in more detail.
That's what I'm saying. Why so?
Yeah, Miss Danielle
basically just from dealing with black men over years, dating and things of that. Outside of dating and family, it's always been lies and things being given to me by black men or games played by black men and things of that nature. So it was always, even though the actions weren't never lining up with the words, I had to learn and over time eventually take that note that I can't believe anything that y'all say unless I have that proof or that action behind it. I can't take anything any man says for anything. Like I can't take or put any heed, any trust or anything until I know for sure anything. Like it's basically also broken trust there. But yeah.
Okay. It seemed like you got more to say. So if it comes out, just jump in. So how did it affect you in the real world? That was the question. And what did that mean to you, being that you were taught by black men, do not believe any man? Like, how did that affect you in the real world?
In the real world, for a while, it ruined my trust in black men, especially, but men overall, but especially black men, because being a black woman, they're supposed to be the ones, you know, to be there, support us and everything else, build us up. We're supposed to be, they're our black kings. We're supposed to be their black queens. But instead, it destroyed that trust there. It made me bitter for a while. It made me resentful and angry with black men. As I said, not just like dating family members, things of that nature as well. It made me very angry,
that's deeply
resentful, and mistrusting. And as far as the real world now that I finally got out of that resentful, angry phase, I feel like I'm not going to hold every black man accountable for those people's actions, but I am taking that lesson learned and holding you to those standards. You're going to have to pass those standards, but I'm not going to hold them and just automatically assume that they're going to be a liar. I'm just going to go by your actions to prove that you're not a liar.
Okay, so I love everything you just said, and we love her truth. She just spoke some real, and it sounds like black men doing that, like you said, just relationships and family and all that, it's a deeply rooted situation there. So when I asked you how did it affect you in the real world, you didn't really stem clear on that. How did it affect you? Like, did you move different with black men? Like,
I told you it made me resentful. I guess if you want me to go more in detail with that, is that what you're saying on more?
No, you can go into however far you want to go. I just think when it comes to how did it affect you, you may need time to still really get what I'm stating, if that makes sense.
No, I get it. Like I said, in the real world, it affected me. It made me angry. It made me resentful. It made me bitter. I also took it out on black men, even if it wasn't the black men that actually did it or who caused some of that issues. Was mean to black men or things of that nature, or angry, lashed out. I did put my hands on a couple. That was not okay. I just want to own up to that as well. Don't do that. I cheated or played games for no reason just because of the fact I didn't look at them. Like some of them, I just looked at as basically tools or toys to be played with or things of that nature. And all because I was angry and things of that nature.
You just built a lot. That's what I meant when I said how did it affect you. That's deep.
But you looking at black men as tools and things to be played with, did you look at yourself that way? Because if you looked at your own race as tools to be played with, that shows a value to yourself. You get what I'm saying?
That's a good view. How you just put that.
Nobody should look at their own race as that. Even if you've been hurt by
just making this clear, I have done that as well. I just looked at, not all, but certain guys.
Right.
Like, okay, whatever. We really wrong. I'm going to be really uncut.
I think
I
my
guess the question would be
from
you too. Is that how you valued yourself? Because
no,
for me, even though
I'm speaking, can I answer you?
Hold on before you answer.
Because I'm going to forget. That's what I'm trying. Okay, then I'm going to skip over that for me. Because I'm going to forget. I know I'm going to forget.
Even though I know I've been done wrong by black men plenty of thousands of times, I can never look at my black
that's ridiculous. That's not anything to be proud of.
No,
I see that you said it so calmly, didn't she? You just said it so calmly.
Right.
Even though I've been
aggressively. No, but I can never.
Whoa. Tonight going down. Tonight going down.
But I can never look at my black men like that. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
I'm saying
that's from you not looking at black men like that, but she did.
No.
And I did too. Do
right,
I regret
so
it? No, ma'am.
Did that make y'all look at y'all stuff any kind of way?
No, it didn't. The only time I looked at myself in that way is when I played a role in something and I was like, okay, that's wrong. It was 50-50. But besides that, no, I never looked at it that way. I think your viewpoint opens up that door to, I'm speaking for me to now look at it that way and really look at the internal healing side.
Right.
So.
For me, no, it didn't. And I'll say mine was, I guess, different because at that time I was in a different mindset. I didn't have self-love for myself or anything, so I didn't even look at myself in any way, really, shape or form.
Well, that's what she just said.
I didn't look at it as a toy to be played with or anything like that. I still felt like what they were doing was wrong, but
right.
But now in a viewpoint, I look at it as no, I'm not a toy to be played with, but I also don't think black men are a toy to be played with, but I do feel that they think that black women are.
Gotcha.
Not all, but a majority of them, I do think that they look at us as expendable, something to do, or a toy to be played with.
Exactly. A lot of black women are undervalued.
Yes.
To a comment, Tika said, one thing I learned from a black man is that if you don't value yourself, then he won't either respect yourself and be firm on your standards. Yes,
I love that.
True.
I love that, friend. That is true.
And she also said another thing is that when you trust a black man and he trusts you, the relationship can be shaped into a more intimate, stronger bond. Yes, that's the truth. Being able to be clear and vulnerable is a beautiful thing. Yes. When you have that healthy relationship,
I haven't had that, so I think that's beautiful to hear.
Yeah, definitely.
When I do get that, it'll be a true beautiful blessing.
Right.
But I have not had that experience, so I can't even speak on that. But I do love that for the women who have had that experience with our black kings. So I definitely really love what Tika just said.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm going to kick it off. Thank you, Ms. D. And thank y'all for joining us. It's getting deep tonight. Last night was part 1. It's part 2.
Yes.
Ms. Danielle, what has a black man taught you? Name 3 to 5 things for us and the viewers.
Let's see. I'm gonna name some good things and I'm gonna name some not good things.
And whatever that's on your mind.
Let's see. I guess I'm gonna start with the good things. One good thing I think a black man has taught me is that no matter what they go through, they can put their best foot forward and they can keep striving. They can keep pushing and they can be a leader. Another thing I think a black man has taught me is that they can be in the forefront and they can lead a family. And they can also protect. Let's see. That was 2 good things. Let me go to two not so good things. Let's see here. Oh, another good thing, and I think Tika might have said it, that black men stand on what they mean and they mean what they say, for the most part. So let me go to 2 negative things. There's a lot of negative things trying to put them in words. I've also learned from black men. One negative thing that I've learned from a black man is that they can be the downfall of black women.
True. That's very true.
They can put a lot on black women. They can put black women through a lot that they know that black queen doesn't deserve. Another thing that I would say I learned from a black man is that they don't love themselves enough. A lot of black men, I'm not in the background, right?
I noticed that too.
I noticed that a lot of black men don't love themselves enough, and I think it's due to the world, to their upbringing, to who they were surrounded by, to who they are currently surrounded by, and the self-esteem that they have for themselves. I often find that a lot of black men, when they don't love themselves, they're not able to give another person the love that they need, and so forth. Yeah. So that's what I say.
Yes. So thank you so much for sharing that. And I do agree with black men not loving themselves enough. I see that a lot. It's really, really bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if that comes from them not really experiencing, a certain type of genuine pureness and love. And then when they experience it with someone or a woman specifically, they run from it or they don't know how to truly handle it. I also think that stems a lot with their vulnerability side, that they're not able to really express and really firmly stand on who they are because they feel like the world is just going to constantly judge them.
And a lot of them is trying to be, not that they're trying to be like somebody else, but they're trying to live up to a lot of standards that they don't have to live up to for other people.
It depends. I disagree though. I disagree because I feel like men do have to live up to certain standards. They do.
Certain standards.
And a lot of those standards, the main standards that they're supposed to stand up to, they are lacking in. Let's be honest.
Provided for your family, that's things that you should stand up to. But I think things in regarding to the world, no, you shouldn't have to stand up to.
It depends. You know, if we talk to a black man, he might be like, no, that's not true, because even in the real world, it's already the world against us. So we as women, we could look at it like, oh, they don't have to live up to these standards, but in reality, they do. So
it depends.
It does depend. I agree with that.
I think it is a lot of standards, world and as a man, period. It's a lot of hard standards put on them that they do have to live up to. Unfortunately, that's put on them that they didn't have an optional choice into, but it's put on them that they do have to live up to.
Right. I also agree with you. I always tell you and Miss D and other ladies, men really stand firm on what the fuck they want. And if that's not something they want or want to do, that's just what it is. It's a straight line with men. With women, we go back on our word all the time. We confuse, we whatever. Men, this is really what they say. This is what it is, period. So really, it ain't no in between when it comes to that. But I wanted to ask you before we get into these comments, what did it mean to you, some of those things that you were taught by black men, and how did it affect you in the real world?
Let's see. In regards to one of the negatives, the one that I said, basically, I don't feel like men have the self-esteem. It meant that me and the person couldn't or wouldn't be able to connect on a level that we need to, because you can't connect with me on any level. Well, I'm gonna just say any influential level if you don't even have the love that you need for yourself, and you're not able to, because you're not gonna be able to understand me, because you're gonna always think that maybe somebody's against you, or whatever the case may be. So that to me, in involving with my life, right?
Yeah.
That to me,
how did it affect you in the real world?
It just caused confidence, because you can't grow with somebody if they're in that not frame of mind. You can't grow. You can't develop.
You can't.
You can't move past certain situations or whatever, because they're always in that. Oh, it's me. It's somebody.
I know.
That. Let me see. I guess in regards to one of the good things that I named, if I remember what I said, I know I said that they can be leaders. Seeing black men lead, I've seen a lot of black men around me that can lead, and that can be the forefront of things. That shows that they are able to protect me, they are able to make smart decisions for me, and I can go to them for guidance.
I love that. So we're going to go ahead and get into these few comments.
Yes.
Tika has a lot to say, and she's dropping the jewels in the comments.
Tika says some black men need to hold their motherfucking self accountable for their actions, behaviors, and patterns. There's too many men out here doing nothing, and it's time to step up. It's too many broken families or one-parent household. Got that right, Tika. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen to that one? It's definitely lots of broken families. And woo. She also said, and men do have standards he needs to be doing. Yes, they definitely do. She said, not a man, but they also have a lot of pressure as well, which is what Miss D was saying. She also said more men should seek out church. Yes, they should, Tika. I've been saying that for a long time. If not church, just seek out God, period.
I love that.
And seek out church for the right reasons, not to go pick up a woman.
If you go to church to pick up a woman, even I guess people still do that, I don't know, but that should not be your main focus going to church. is to pick up no man and no woman. Like, what the hell is you got going on?
I'm sorry. I plan to go to church to get my husband.
Anyway, nobody.
But that's not your only goal.
That should be your primary goal.
That's kind of one of my main goals.
We'll get on that, but
I'm just kidding. They really took me serious.
You obviously should not be going to church to find a mate.
No, I'm literally just joking. If you do go to church to find a mate, there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't go find people. They find me. So that's a whole nother story.
Well, I'm saying, of course, you would want to find a mate. If you believe in God, you want somebody who has those same beliefs. But that should not be your only goal and your only reason for going to church.
Right.
Is to find a woman.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I kind of disagree now with what y'all saying because I feel like if that leads you to a church, then you're in the right place, and that person can help you to elevate where you need to be.
So a woman or a man should lead you to church.
A woman or a man who leads you to church is a woman or a man that you need to go get married.
I'm
you
saying
need to go marry them today.
Yes, but you not knowing this person, you should go into a church because you're trying to find a woman or a man.
Yes, because those people are I'm not going to say all, but most of those people, they're pure. They're connected to the Lord.
Most, but
I just said that though.
You can
so if you're going to church to find a woman or a man, that's a beautiful thing.
But I will say
I'm supporting
that they, obviously put God.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a beautiful thing.
And that's the thing. You have to put God in your life somewhere. Like a lot of people, we're talking about men. A lot of men, that's broken because they not putting God.
You're hearing from me, okay? If you are going to church,
I don't know people's what they doing in private. They may be praying, they may be doing this and that. I can't say that, but I'm just saying.
I'm telling you, Miss Tamika, if you are going to church because of a man or woman, that's a beautiful thing. Because that can lead to something so beautiful and so much bigger than you ever expected. I feel like Miss D is looking at it from one viewpoint. If you look at it I learned to look at things from different standpoints. Because we're all going to be like, who goes to church for a man or a woman? But you can go to church for that man or woman, and that may turn out to be a bigger blessing than you expected. So I feel like if it's going to bring you to the house of the Lord and it's going to bring you love, then do it. I'm all for it.
As long as you learn the word and grow closer to
But that's what I'm saying. It could turn out to be something bigger because you just went to find a man or a woman, and now you didn't grow in this relationship with God and
that you wouldn't mind playing with a godly woman. Now you want to fuck up her goddamn life.
Well, I feel like I learned that nobody can fuck up your life unless you allow them to. Okay?
Actually, people can put you in circumstances.
Well, you have to allow people to put you in circumstances.
No, sometimes you can be in circumstances that you did not allow.
And could you explain to me and the viewers what you mean?
For instance, let me see. Shoot, you might.
Oh, here she go. Here she go, viewers. It's about to go left. Oh my gosh.
In a situation where maybe you did not allow, like somebody who came in, put on a certain image of things. Even though it's a movie, I'll use this as an example. Tyler Perry's movie Saving Grace. He came in, he put in on a whole image. He was a photographer, great career, things of that nature. And then behind her back, she sleep. He stole her information, banking information, and robbed her blind.
Right. Okay. That's a whole different situation, though. That's not what we're saying.
No, that's what I am saying. That is what I'm saying.
Then that's different, Miss Danielle.
No,
I'm not speaking in regards.
What I'm saying, though. You asked me what I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying. They put you so now she gotta go fight for her identity.
Even though that's a drastic one.
Yeah,
but that can't happen in reality.
So that's in a circumstance that you did not allow yourself to be in. So that is a great example.
That is the example, but that's not what I was speaking in regards to. But again, I support going to church in general, okay? If you're going for a man or woman, that's great. If you're going for the Lord, that's great. If you're going for all, that's great, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and continue.
But one second, Tika did say black men, I love the beards. Ooh, yes, the beards. The shrimp, the grilled food. Ooh, yes, the grilled food. Ooh, black man can grill on the grill.
Can they? Because I haven't met one. Sorry, I'm not about to sit here and
My
sugarcoat.
daddy can grill on the grill.
I'm not about to sit here and sugarcoat.
My daddy, the men that know how to grill can grill on the grill.
Yeah,
I don't want 20 shows.
They know how to grill.
This show is about your experiences with black men.
No, I done had plenty of grilled food from black men, and the ones that can, they can.
That's when you know when you slap that sauce on there.
I still don't know who these people are because I have yet to see this works of labor.
She also said black men feel like home. They should feel like home to you, safe and happy.
Yeah, they should. They should. But I haven't got to experience that yet. So
I agree with that too.
I haven't seen the works of this labor for this brewmasters. I mean, where are these brewmasters when we're throwing all these cookouts?
First of all,
you met them, right?
My daddy was a grill master.
Girl, this man was a brewmaster in 1999. We talking about
into brewmaster period. Don't matter. That's a man that I know that was a.
I bet you he still can put them on the grill. I bet you still can. He just don't get on it no more.
Which uncle is this?
Don't worry about the uncle. I ain't about to name
she not being real
The fact is that the uncle knew how to grill.
You know, where are these people when we looking for people to grill? And
well, you know, some of them not here no more.
And some of them aren't in this.
You don't associate with them. Who are they?
Family.
No,
she's lying. She don't even talk to her family. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. These two are playing. These two are playing too many games.
These two. And then the other one's not even in the state.
My uncles are gone. They gone to, you know, to heaven. They knew how to grill. It might not be.
When did you eat a grill from them? See,
don't worry about that. That's back in the day. You wasn't
1999. Exactly.
It don't matter. That was back in the day. And I watched the cooking show. Shout out to the black men on the cooking show.
This is from your experience, not a show.
That was my experience, even if it was back in 1999. That was still my experience. She shout out to Big Faye.
Yeah, no. Big Faye. Big Faye be doing his thing on that grill.
Big Faye be working hard on that grill.
Shout out to Big Faye, Antonio Wright.
Big Faye working hard on that grill. See?
Don't do Aaron too.
Aaron. Yeah, Bob. The Bob.
We need him to bring his ass back. Because he only did one grill master. But he killed it. He killed it though. He killed it.
They was frying up the burgers and hot dogs.
Okay. So, what has a black man taught you in your life in regards to me? A black man has taught me that they fold when the world is against them. If I could put that right. Black men has taught me they fold when the world is against them. I would love to see more strength from black men. I would love to see more black men say, I'm in a dark place, but I know that I could come up out of this. It's too many black men that I have encountered where they're complaining, they're bitching, they're nagging, they're whining, and they're making every excuse in the book for why they can't get right. You can get right. You just looking at it from a negative standpoint because you're down. That's it. I feel like what did that mean to me? It just showed me like you give up too easily. It also showed me that when you fucked up, you're not yourself. When a black man is messed up, he is not himself. When it's not involving money, when it's not involving that he's good, he's straight, you notice. I notice. I'm talking about my experience, and I'm sure you ladies have too, or if you haven't, you may will. When a black man is up, he's smiling, he doing X, Y, Z, da 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 da. But when he fucked up, it's like fuck everybody, fuck everything. It's a wrap. And that's the energy that I don't fuck with. Because
I definitely agree with
at the end of the day, whether you hitting rock bottom or not, or whether the world is against you and it's dark, you have to be willing to say, I'm going to come up out of that hole. I have dealt with too many men. When they up, it's great. But when shit tough, it's the end of the world for them, and they shut down, and I don't like it. I don't respect it. Black men, you are worthy of going through the good and the bad and coming out on top. But I really feel like a lot of y'all black men really do not know that. Y'all don't understand that.
Yeah.
I really feel that way. Have y'all experienced that with black men?
That's a fact.
Yeah, like, what do y'all think that is? Like, it's bad. Like, I can't really explain it because I didn't experience it so much.
That's definitely a fact.
I think it's part of ego, self-esteem, where that self-love, like you was talking about, the lack of and everything, is definitely a lot of ego. I think it's also that pressure where their ego, they feel like they have to be at a certain image and things like that. And if they're not at that image, it messes with their ego and they basically go into that depressed
I
shell.
don't know. I agree with what you said, but I feel like it's so much more.
I mean, it's more too, but I think that's a part of it.
I think they just don't feel complete. They don't feel like a man when they don't one of those things are not
aligning in their life, and it's turning out and coming that way. That's a lot for me. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not able to bear or deal with that because I feel like in life you never know when you gonna be up or you gonna be down. When shit gonna be tough and shit gonna be easy. When you gonna be happy and you gonna be sad. Y'all get the number. Yeah. So I feel like I can't just tear down a black man because I'm fucked up. I can't, bring him that unnecessary turmoil, pain, and hurt and all that. I just can't. I can't do it.
I also feel like it could be trauma based. They may be so used to being let down constantly, or something happened in their life that they steady just feel like they just keep beat down and beat down and beat down. It can be that too for some.
Yeah, I definitely think that's part of it too.
Yeah.
Yes. Another thing that black men has taught me is black men think that drugs are the way. And when I say drugs, I don't mean, well, that's one of them, actually doing drugs. But I feel like they think drugs is the answer. They stress, let me go smoke a blunt, pop a pill, sniff coke, let me go do all this stuff. Right. Or, they struggle up, let me hit the block, let me lick. Like, it's just, it's not a good look. No, it's not. It's actually, I know Miss D is laughing because of the way I said it, but it's not good for the community and it's bad because I see so many black kings, on these drugs, these pills, these cokes, these weed. Like, people are literally addicted to weed at this point. It's people who cannot live without smoking a blunt. Like, it's serious out here. And I see a lot of black men who are so quick to run to, technically alcohol is a drug.
Yeah.
So they're quick to run to a bottle or drugs instead of really finding the fucking solution. And I don't like it. I don't agree with it. I have encountered,
and I think when they do realize, because a lot of them family become aware of what they know what they doing or whatever.
Of course, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I realize a lot of them really realize that, hey, I don't like myself. I don't like what I'm doing. I've had a black man tell me I don't like myself. And, to me, that hurt me. But I'm like, I can't do anything about that.
That can't.
That's something that you have to fix internally yourself. So I think.
What do you do when a black man tell you they don't like you?
Honestly,
because I know when that happened to me, I told the black man, kind, supportive, uplifting words, but it wouldn't one ear out the other because that's not who he sees.
Right.
So if he don't see that, what I'm saying is fucking irrelevant.
Right. Exactly.
I think that's all you can do. You can give those words and tell them what you see.
Pray to God, talk to God, and
no, that's really the answer.
Care. I mean,
therapy. I tell a lot of people therapy.
I did that. I didn't say nothing else. I mean, because I what do you say to that?
Yeah, and even if you can't find
a black man, like really, what do you say to that?
Yeah, I love that. So those two things really, really bother me. How did it affect me when it comes to drug and alcohol abuse in the black community for black men? It affect me because it hurts, like especially when it's somebody you love or you see them drinking or doing drugs or you heard they doing drugs and all this stuff. It really hurts you and it bothers you because they are worth so much more. And I'm not saying that drug and alcohol makes you any less. So let's be clear. I don't judge people. I really just pray for people and want black men to get on the right path. Miss D, could she have water? Thank you. And how did it affect me in the real world? I think it just made me want to help them more. It made me want to run to black men's rescue and say, let's go get, you some help, or hey, let me talk to you, let me express this to you, to the point where it was just like, okay, you're talking for no reason because they're not really trying to hear it. And I just want black men to understand, like, you can fight a fight as long as you want to, but when you know that it's time to do better, and you know, okay, I've been fighting for too long, I need to really try to progress and heal myself. I feel like us black women, it hurts us so bad when we want to help y'all, but y'all so set in y'all ways and y'all think y'all have all the answers until y'all come crashing down. And we don't want y'all to crash. We want y'all to get that shit together before crashing is even involved. But it's hard because y'all pull away.
Yeah, but I also realize a person has to want to help themselves. You can keep wanting to help, you can be by their side, you can be by their side till the wheels fall off. If that person does not want to help themselves, you not constantly saying, let's get the treatment, let's get help. It's not
I was gonna say, don't give up on anyone
in their mind. But if they don't want the help or they don't want to get the help, it's like wasting your breath. The person has to want to get the help.
I disagree. The person do have to want to get the help. No, I'm not going to wait because I got to say something.
No,
if the person...
Go ahead.
I am. They can see I'm going. So if the person... she's saying she feel like it'll be a waste of time. I feel like it won't, because even if you're telling this person this for 5 years or 10 years, they might get it on 11th year. So I feel like don't give up on the people you love. Don't, of course, wear yourself out, but support them and be there for them. Because you could be the one in that voice that clicks one day to them and they like, wow, that's all I needed.
I never said give up, but don't wear yourself out either.
You said you'll be wasting your time. That word choice wasn't
Well, I mean,
true.
That might not be the great word choice, but hey, don't give up, but the person has to want to help
themselves.
They
do have to want it for themselves.
The years of training that I had, and I've been, around a lot of people that's addicted to drugs and et cetera, and in the non-professional world and in the professional world, talking to people, you have to do a lot of stuff, when you're in school. And it just boils down to they have to want to help themselves.
I agree. And I'm going to go to my third thing that I realized of black men. I realized that black men truly want to be, they want a foundation. They truly do want a foundation and a happy home. I've experienced a lot of men who want that, and they wanted it with me, but I wasn't ready, or I didn't want the same. I realized that I think a lot of black women truly think that black men don't want a foundation or want a happy home, but they do. If they could just have, the lady, if you have babies or want babies, the babies in a peaceful home, that's really what they crave. They crave family. That's the word. Black men really do crave family, and I noticed that from my experiences with black men.
Where did you get from? Because I've never heard black women think that way. So where did you get that?
It's a lot of black women who think that way.
Because I don't know any.
It's a lot. It's a lot. I don't need to name names.
I didn't tell you to name names.
Whoa.
What I said is, I've never heard someone say a lot of black women think black men. I've never.
What do you mean?
Because
He said all the time. Miss B said all the time.
But I never heard
It's lots of women who say black men don't want a family. Black men don't really want a solid relationship.
I've never thought that, so I've never heard other women say that.
You're hearing it now, Miss Danielle.
Right, that's what I'm saying, where you get it from. Not name names, but
I don't think she's getting what I'm saying, Miss D.
I've never heard a black woman say that, or even. So that's what I'm asking. Where did you get that from?
But it's a lot of black people.
No, it wasn't just Miss B.
Including myself.
It was me too. We all think a lot of black men are playing the games they don't want.
I've never heard that. That's what I'm saying. Even I know I don't think that way, but I've never heard. This is my first time actually hearing that a black women think. I'm just saying. I never heard that.
Okay, so again, viewers, she's hearing it today.
Yeah, I am.
You stopped me for that, Miss Danielle?
Yeah, because that was shocking.
I was deep in it.
Because that's shocking because a lot of black women feel like a lot of black men be bullshitting. They do. I've never heard them say that a black man don't want a foundation. I just never heard that.
I've heard that basically my whole life. I've heard that from a lot of women. I gave him XYZ. He walked out on me. I did da 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 da.
But that don't got nothing to do.
It does. It does. If you give a man a foundation and they leave you,
but they
don't
want
it
with you though. But that don't mean.
But are you getting what I'm saying?
Period.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like this, that's two different things.
I don't think you're getting what I'm saying.
I don't think you're getting what I'm saying. Get out. But go ahead, finish what you got to say.
I'll let Miss D take the floor.
You may look at it in your eyes or perspective, women saying that does not mean that he does, that's them saying that he doesn't want a foundation. But in reality, a lot of black women take that as basically he don't want a foundation. Like a lot of black women feel, majority of men don't want a foundation, or heck, this generation is like they want a foundation, but they don't want that foundation that we're given. They basically want the foundation to be laid out for them, cushiony and everything else, where they don't have to be the provider and everything. Basically, a foundation they can sit back with their feet propped up and being taken care of.
And I get what you say. I'm just saying I've never heard that.
So you just said that 7 times, Miss Davis.
Well,
now this is where I'm about to start getting angry, viewers, because I was in the middle of something very serious.
I had to point that out because I'm pretty sure it's the women like me that just never heard that. But go ahead.
You have. Maybe you heard it in other ways. Where
Thank you. Exactly.
Black men aren't looking to settle down anymore. They just want to play games and everything else.
Thank you.
Black men or real black love doesn't exist.
She just put it in
anymore.
other words.
Things like that. It's the same concept, the same meaning.
You still don't get it?
No, I get what y'all saying.
It took you 9 times to say
I just said that still. I said what I said, but I get I get what y'all said. I get what y'all said though.
So
but
that
I
is
said my point. But go ahead.
That is another thing that I wanted to verify with black men. I noticed that my experience with black men, they really do want a foundation and a peaceful home. I just think a lot of black men, they yearn and crave for things that they know they're not acceptance to. Like they want that, but they just may not have that acceptance to it.
Yeah.
Okay. One more thing that I'm going to speak in regards to is I learned that black men really stand on firm what they truly want and believe. Like if a black man tell you, you know, he don't want you, he don't want you. If a black man tell you certain things, just believe it is what I'm saying. Right. Because 9 times out of 10 with black men, they don't go against the grain. Okay? They really got this strong, you know, bro code type of thing. They stand firm in really what they want. The problem is us women, we don't really respect it or like it because we don't stand firm in what the fuck we stand or what we want. So it's looked at like, oh, he couldn't bend for me. But a lot of men don't bend for you unless you're really something precious to them. I noticed that. Unless you're something very precious and gold to them, where they can protect to their heart, just believe what the fuck they saying. They stand firm on what they're saying. They not gonna bend. Period. And that's what I have to say. And how did that affect me in my life? It told my ass to wake up. He said what the fuck he said. Right. And that was that. It woke me up, and I had to realize, like, okay, you know, it ain't no, oh, I gave you. Black men don't want to hear that. They don't care what you gave.
Nobody wants to hear that shit.
Well, it depends. What did I give you?
I don't, man. Nobody want to hear that shit no more.
All right. So
don't even say that.
Before we move on,
shut up.
I just thought about something else that I've
don't nobody want to care. They don't want to hear the shit.
You gonna hear it, regardless if you want to or not.
You gonna be just wasting your damn breath. Shit.
It's their, no, some women need to say it because it's therapeutic. They got to get it off, you know, chest.
Say it to your pastor.
No, they got to say
it to a book.
It's
don't nobody continue counseling. Don't nobody want to hear that shit.
Don't counseling, yes, so you can move forward, but don't listen to anything.
This conversation got you angry tonight.
I'm sad.
But anyway,
all that.
Something else I learned from black men, and I think we all have, or because we've spoken on it a lot recently.
Yeah, because you only named one thing, so go ahead.
That we realized that
just to let you know, it's about to go on real long.
Watch it short. No, it's not. It's not. That's y'all who go long. Anyway.
No, do your thing. I was just joking.
We've been talking about it a lot lately. I've learned black men are actually very envious and jealous of black women. Like there's a lot of jealousy.
Girl,
and
don't get me started.
Towards black women these days. Yes.
I agree with that. I noticed that you black men should be ashamed of your goddamn selves. You should not be out here jealous or hating or envious of the woman that you made kids with, the mom that birthed you, the sisters that love you, and the aunties that cherish you like they own. It's no reason why you should be out here jealous and envious of the black woman. We are equal to you. And if you are not standing hand in hand with a king or queen, then that just shows what you lack, and you need to get yourself together.
Because
and that's
the black
all I
woman
have to
is
say.
always going to share with that black king if you standing hand in hand, and
Girl,
vice versa.
I'm telling
so
you.
there's no need to be jealous. Goodness gracious.
One quick before we go, I noticed black men really don't like black women. And I ain't even going to open that door, but they don't really like you. They don't. You know what's crazy? It's going viral. It's going viral really bad on Instagram and TikTok. And these black men are dragging the crap out of black women. They don't like us. You know, like this one girl said, you like your homeboys, so go be with them. You know, it's bro code, right?
Right.
Bro code.
Hoes over hoes.
Yeah.
So that's for another day, okay? Now we gonna keep this rolling a little fast, all right?
Yes.
So name the traits of a black man's love. That's deep. Name the traits of a black man's love you have experienced, and what did that feel or look like for you? We're gonna let her put her on the spot so she can name the traits of a black man's love that she experienced.
Name the traits of a black man's love that I experienced. I experienced the providership, if that's even a word. Providership.
It's a word today.
It is. You know, providing, taking care of the home. I have experienced protection. And I experienced enunciation, meaning letting someone know that I'm their woman and that this is mine. You know, we're not nobody's property, so I ain't saying that. But you know. But yeah.
It was water.
So yes. That's a couple things.
So I'm gonna go ahead and kick it off. Name the traits that I have experienced with black man's love, and what did it feel like? Oh wait, what did it feel like to you?
Oh, it feels great when I do receive that love, and that treatment. It feels wonderful. I feel, you know, in partnership and tune with my partner, with my mate. I feel cherished. I feel loved when I receive that.
Yeah, I love that. That's beautiful. So what I'll say to me, what I have experienced from a black man's love, I have experienced unconditional love, which I really, 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 really felt and adored that. The reason why I'm blushing is because, you know, we all can go through things with people, right? But when somebody loves you for the good, bad, and the ugly, and you know, whether you guys are together or not, living separate lives, you know, you over there on the farm, he over here in Jamaica, you know, he got a family, you doing you whatever, that unconditional love and balance is there. So I got to experience that. How did it make me feel? On top of the fucking world. That's how it made me feel. What else did I experience with a black man's love? From a black man's love, I felt being catered to. I felt patience from a black man, a few black men. I've also felt forgiveness from black men. I think that's my best one that I named just now, because when a black man can forgive you, being that they stand firm on what the fuck they want, yeah, you precious. You something precious to their heart. Yeah, I love it.
I'll reiterate that question one more time.
Name the traits of a black man's love that you have experienced. Also, in a black man's love, I named some good things. I have experienced trauma with a black man's love. How did that make me feel? Like, sure, that's how.
Right.
And honestly, that's really the main one: trauma and lies. I have experienced a lot of lies with a black man's love, and that has caused me a lot of crying, a lot of thinking, a lot of
lots of physical altercations for me.
Yeah, no, seriously, because it can get physical sometimes. But yeah, black men, y'all making this hard for me tonight. I need a tissue.
Let me see.
You need a tissue, but you're smiling.
Right.
It's
Well, I do love that you ladies have at least some positives from a black man's love that y'all have experienced.
Thank you. I appreciate that because, who knows what you will experience in life. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For me, I've experienced protection from a black man's love. Yeah, that was nice because, especially being somebody who never had or felt true protection or someone to have your back. So to have that feeling, that was nice. That was something that meant a lot to me.
That's beautiful. I've never had that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
See.
I wonder what that feels like.
I felt
I think I'm gonna cry.
Okay, we'll go ahead and cry.
No, I'm saying that's beautiful.
Thank you. I've experienced self-doubt from a black man's love, questioning self, questioning things of that nature. Broken trust from a black man's love. Felt inadequate from a black man's love. Let's see. Try to get the main ones out. Not good enough from a black man's love. Unrealistic expectations, or what's the word I'm looking for?
I'm sad.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with unrealistic expectations. Like it's a limit there that you will just never fit in, or that bubble or expectation that they have. Like,
that's deep. You mean like your image and? Oh wow, yeah. I never knew that. You feel like black men don't accept your image?
Not no more, but I have in the past. Yeah. I also felt competition from a black man's love. Whereas, like, it feels like you always in competition with other women and things of that nature. And even if I haven't felt it, I could see, like, it's also competition not with just other women, but other races as well for just their love or affection. Like, they use that as a pawn to manipulate women. I felt manipulation from a black man's love. And I'm going to stop there. I named a couple because I'm about to keep going and going.
Thank you. I love that. I'm pretty sure the viewers do too.
Yes.
Yeah. So the next question was, do you feel protection by the black men and why? So I'm going to answer that no. That's why I just got emotional. I really can't wait to experience that because, and I'm talking about relationship wise. I'm not talking about my dad or my siblings. I've never experienced full-on protection from a black man. And that sucks. It breaks my heart. My heart is crying in pieces right now. That sucks. And I really do want that. I don't know one woman who could say that they don't want protection. So I want that, and that's important to me. I think that just opened me up, you guys, to realize that's one of the main things I'm going to be needing when I'm ready to get into a relationship. Like, it's already certain things I've been working on and healing with, but I realized tonight just opened me up. I need that protection. But, yeah.
For me, yes and no. it has been currently no. In the past, I have felt the utmost protection, and I felt in peace, solemn, didn't have nothing to worry about. Have I been older and grown now? Do I think I felt the full spectrum of full protection? No. But I have felt protection, and then moments that part that have failed from having me feel that protection. So it's been like on and off, but I don't think I've had the full spectrum of protection.
Yeah, and see, that's why I don't claim it. That's me, because I've had bits and pieces, but I can't claim that because that was, to me, I can't claim it.
Right.
Because it wasn't that real protection. I also feel like black men, which is very hurtful, they pick and choose when they want to protect you. I recently went through that, and I didn't appreciate that. That didn't make me feel too good.
And I love how you said, you don't claim it, and I know a lot of people can see it that way. For me, I claim the times that I did feel protection because I really did feel protection. Yeah.
So for me, no, I don't feel like protected by black men. Yes, like I said, I felt it finally, even though I feel like it was kind of like what you said, it was a pick and choose, but I still claim it as I got that, at least got that feeling of it, of never having any feeling protection. So it meant enough for me to actually feel like I can claim it or own, like claim that I have had that protection. But overall, and from like y'all was saying, the full spectrum, no. But I from having to finally feel that, I do require that now. Like I have to have that protection.
Yeah.
Without that protection, it's not gonna last. We can't have anything. That is a requirement, and I feel like every woman should be able to feel that protection. As a man, why even be in a relationship with someone who can't even protect you or make you feel protected? If you can't even feel protected with the person you're supposed to be starting a family with or building a foundation for it, why are you building a foundation?
What does protection look like to y'all? Because protection can look like something different to everybody.
It can, but I feel like protection to me, just in general, I'm gonna make it short, it's just having me all the way around.
Which requires what?
I will have to go really into it but I'll try to make it short.
Yeah, just make it real. Like,
when I say having me all the way around, I mean just good days, bad days, when someone's trying to harm me, helping me take care of myself overall, my mental health, my heart, my household. Like when I say all the way around, I mean all the way around because I protect black men all the way around.
I would say for me, because so many things I've had and then I didn't have. So like I said, it's fine enough. Like, I've had moments of protection where I was sick, I was, sort of nursed back to health or, cared for. I had moments of protecting me from harm, etc., etc.
Yeah.
But I think the main thing for me these days is to have all that, and also protecting my soul and my mental.
That's what I just said, my mental health.
With God, and you also leading the family, to church and making those calls. I think that's also a form of protection.
It is. Everything that you just named is.
So to me, I need more of that because I feel like a lot of the other stuff I've had, like I said, has been taken away, but I've had a lot of the other stuff. I need more of.
I agree.
To me, protection, like you said, is all the way around. I feel like it's different levels to protection. Like you just y'all named a couple. Like I need it mentally. You need to protect, like mentally protecting me.
I noticed I've never been protected mentally, and that's not sitting well with me.
No, that I haven't.
That's I'm over here thinking like
I need that.
Yeah,
definitely.
like if you're not protected mentally, then that's just all the way around. Because mentally it controls it all.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
The mental, the physical, like protecting me from harm or anything else of that nature. I mean, protection financially, the household, keeping the stability, things of that nature when I failed. All the way around, protection with the kids. If like, well, I don't have kids now, but if I'm blessed with that, stepping in sometimes when I'm getting overwhelmed with the kids and taking on that responsibility,
Right.
splitting it and things of that nature. Like, I feel like it's several different aspects to it.
It is.
And also protecting me from you as well. Because some people don't realize sometimes you need that protection from your mate.
From your mate, and I've said that
overbearing.
That's a
before.
great one.
I said that before, and people just was like, "What?" But I'm like, "You really do."
Like, you
Like,
can
you
be
truly
overbearing sometimes with things like
Yeah.
that.
And they need to know when to step back.
And from
Mhm.
them can also go hand in hand with mental, because they can be bringing that mental. So you need that protection
That's so
from
true.
them to protect your mental.
I love that. This conversation opened me up about a lot. So we're going to go ahead and end it off, you guys, with the last question of tonight. And it's not really a question. It's basically what we did on last night's show. We ended it with a statement or a word. So Miss Danielle, we're going to kick it off to you. No, you went first last time. We're going to kick it off to Miss D. Look at the camera, and what would you say to black men around the world?
All right. My beautiful black kings, I love y'all. Y'all are so much better than y'all are treating yourselves and carrying yourselves. Y'all need, not all of you, because some of you are on that level. Y'all are king level, and some of y'all are struggling to get there. And y'all can get there. Stop doubting yourself. Stop looking down on yourself. Face those realities. Face those hardships. Stop trying to take the easy way out, the easy road. Seek guidance and things. Surround yourself with positivity, because you can be an amazing black king, because you are. Don't let this world continue to tear you down or make you feel a certain way with social media, the industry, things of that. They are putting images out here to destroy you and to make your mind so that you cannot reach your full potential that you can be. And they don't want you to reach your full potential, but you can. If you block out those outside sources, the drugs and everything else, stop trying to follow the trends and things of that nature. Just be wonderfully you, and you can be amazing.
I love that. I love everything you just said. For me, mine is going to be very short. Black men, choose yourself every day. Choose yourself, show up for yourself. Black men, love your children, because they are going to be something major. They're going to leave a legacy behind, and you don't want to blink. You don't want to miss those memories. We need more two-parent households. Yes, everyone is not compatible, and we get it that people break up and separate, but even separation does not cause for disaster. These kids need to see love. They need to see healthy co-parenting, and we want you to love on those baby mamas more, okay?
Healthy
we want you to bring...
not
Yes.
one parent still doing everything, and
Exactly.
you over here sometimes.
Exactly. We want you to lead these children and the youth more, okay? And we want you to treat the ones who gave birth to your kids with more respect. All right. One last thing, I'm ending off, Black Kings. Please love yourselves and love us Black Queens, because we truly do love and adore y'all. And I know y'all feel like it's y'all against the world, but that's what Black women are fighting against the world with, you guys. And we love you. Miss Danielle, what would you like to
say real quick, real short. Love you, Black women, Black men.
Yes.
Love you, Black women, Black men, because you came from a woman, you was raised from a woman, a Black woman. So how could you not cherish another Black woman? That's it. That's all.
And I just want to end. Oh wow. Sure.
Drop.
Black men, we're sorry for her interruption. We promise Black women will try to be quiet a little bit more. What I did want to say to Black men, Miss Danielle sidetracked me, is that you are loved and you do matter.
Right, yeah.
And no matter the trials you face, okay, we're not here to judge you. We're here to support you and love you. But stop fucking up and hiding your hand and expecting people to still suffer with you. You're going to have to learn to suffer alone. All right?
All right. Yeah.
All right. And we do appreciate you guys for joining us tonight. Hey, Erica, we love you. She's been on the show for a while.
I thought that was you, girl. I couldn't see it, even though I got on glasses.
We love you guys. Guess what? We're not going to be here this weekend. That's what we gave you guys a part 1 and part 2. Catch us a weekend from now. All right. And don't forget, it's going down. 2.5 weeks from now, we're having our 3rd annual trunk or treat drive-through. Okay.
Yeah.
We got the candy bags loaded. We're getting everything together for you guys. Best costumes win. We'll see you guys on October 28th, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at 2911 Bushburger Road, the Big Lots parking lot.
Right.
And we love you guys. Stay tuned. And as we always say,
Hashtag
kicking it raw, hashtag raw, hashtag real authentic women.
Hashtag Raw Nation.
Period. Send them stars. Do
We
whatever.
love y'all.
Yes.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Sorry for my coffee.